Uh, Sorry, I'm 10 minutes late to the party. 10 minutes late. But it's 4:20 Central Time. We're doing we're doing we're doing time zones today. 4:20 in every time zone around the world, which means we have to smoke malt every hour for however long until I run out. So we'll see what we can do. And it's like fucking tastes like a grapevine. So good. What time is it? I went over that. Like someone, I read their mind. Everyone ready? If you don't smoke, this is really, this is what I'm, and this is the store next on the world. All around the world for I should put, you know what I'm gonna put on for 4:20 Central Time Zone. Should be something from the Central Time Zone. What's in the Central Time Zone? Tennessee. And do some Elvis and do this motherfucker. Shit, no one's not in here, not even the feds. What the fuck? It's weird. I at least have the feds up in or a bot. Cool. Or me, or my stomach. I've been to pages where I'm live and it's me on a different device, and it's like asking me if I want to subscribe. But it knows it's me. It's really it's my own live stream. Think about that. It's like quantum entanglement or something. Very, very intense. I, how could they possibly prove quantum? I mean, really, you could you could prove it as far as the realm, however long this Earth is, or whatever. Oh, listen to this. I was saying in part one of 420 around the world across the U.S. I was saying how, and this is now I remember, you guys. This is beautiful. This is why I'm doing a series of this. Um, so first of all, oh shit. Well, anyway, the book of I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read the book of Enoch, I've read all these ancient texts and religious texts, and in the book of Enoch had the most made the most sense as far as just this one chapter on the luminaries, the local luminaries, which is the moon and the sun. And my grandma, Juanita, rest in peace. Now she's in heaven, hanging out, playing pinochle with friends, probably. My other grandma. They both worked at Hewlett Packard in Loveland, Colorado, which I guess is like this hardcore gang. And both my grandmas lived there. It was like, what? Now it's hardcore, like Stronghold or something. I don't know. Same with Fort Collins, and I lived there. That was awesome. That's where the one that got away, my friend that was over here, man, he had that one that got away, and he's all sad. I'm like, dude, she's a bitch. Don't keep killing her, because now she has the upper hand. It's like this whole thing, and he's like, yeah, that's how it is. I'm like, dude, I don't even get in relationships unless I have the upper hand. I cannot let a girl have the upper hand on me, a woman, or else I can do equal. But if it's, I mean, that's what I want. That is zenith. That is perfection. That is exactly what I want. I want equality, such perfect equality that it's like the eclipse. You know how the eclipse fits over the moon? And this is how I'm tying it back around. Eh? Tying it back around. Shit, that was so good. For that double entendre, I told you I'm going at 4:20 Eastern time, Central time, Mountain time, and then I'm in Pacific time. So that's why I'm back every hour. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go around the whole world. So it's gonna be every hour at 20 an hour, I guess. So anyway, I was just saying how I've read all these books and stuff. Oh my God, you guys! I laughed and made fun of the Bible, all this shit, and oh yeah, really? I have friends. I think Australia is so small that I'm like, you probably know her. You guys live in the bush and you bite on your wallet and a pair of pliers to take your tooth out when you're in the outback. When you're in the bush, outback, you have to. Closest I've been to Australia is the outback, or my crazy aunt from hey guy, yeah, it's ready. It's B Curtis. All right. Anyway, my grandma Juanita, she's the one that's full Cherokee, 100% Cherokee, and she told me stories of giants, because she told me that I don't even go outside now because of the masked people. It's just a horror movie for me. I think it's like an Alfred Hitchcock. Do you know? Okay, listen. When I'm going to tell you guys this because this just happened to me. I have a phobia that it started. It happened to me. You know? Oh shit. That um, fear. I don't buy it. Try and put me in a camp or on anything. I'll just say, shoot me. I don't care. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi in this motherfucker. I'll be like, kill me now. If strike me down now, then I shall become more powerful than you could even ever possibly imagine. So do it. I ain't taking your chip. I ain't taking your vaccines. And you're not taking my guns. Sorry. That's of me being an American. That's right, my son. Yeah. Who's Yoda then? And really, there is a Yoda and there is a Darth Maul. There has to be because of the yin and yang. Okay. I went on to reading these the because you know how Star Wars started at 4. Look, I was a kid, 1977. I saw that shit in the theater, bro. The first Star Wars, A New Hope. I can remember being there. It wrapped around the whole building, the line, and it was like back. And if you guys knew how it was in these times, like it would get all quiet. Like everyone loved the previews. The movies were, and there was drive-ins everywhere. Like everybody would be barbecuing all day and hanging out and shit. And like then they had like fucking double feature on the giant drive-ins. And like everyone, you could be in your car smoking a fucking bong or whatever. Or, we'd be, of course, with your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, and stuff like that. Now, if they did it, there's pieces of land I want to buy and do it out here, but I don't know. There was places where the cops would ruin it. Like, you'd be trying to, like, The cops would just ruin it. I mean, that's the only problem. But small town America, I mean, what we're doing is not the direction anyone wants to go. So who's leading this fucking rat? Like, who's the Pied Piper? Well, I can tell you right now who's the funding it. Since people want to talk about cash, let's talk about who's funding BLM. Someone just, and they're a terrorist group, open domestic terrorist group. They killed over 40 black children? The fuck? Killing your own people? What the fuck? My black friends are like, oh man, what the fuck? Like, why are they doing this? The white people are going out with these white people are going out with Black Lives Matter shirts. And they're saying, and my black friends are saying, why are they doing that? Because they aren't black, and they're making us look weak. They make it look like we can't, like we have a problem with something and we can't handle it. We need them to be whatever, right? I mean, apart from the LARPers, that doing their, and then you have Soros paid agitators. Okay, you have Soros paid agitators. George Soros. Yeah, I said it, and it's live. So fuck it. You're not taking it back. Unless it just skips. Did it just skip? I'll say it again. George Soros. Fucker. I would love to take. George Soros looks like he has 2 testicles under each eye. I hate that. That guy is like Jabba the Hutt. I just hate that motherfucker. That's his role, though, right? You gotta hate him. That's what he's here for. He's here to be the billionaire, the philanthropist that funds this group. Where we then have to fight them, even if it's like whatever people say is a simulation or not real, like a test where we would have to figure out, like how to fix something, right? Whatever, like a fucking, I don't know, retreat at work. You have to figure out how to get across some river. We're on, whatever level as spiritual beings. And I think that's why the Mandela effect happened. It's because it was God saying, you guys are focusing on the wrong thing. You're not supposed to focus outward at all these material things, okay? You need to look inside yourself. You guys need to stop putting shit out and searching for things from outside of yourself and look inward, because that's where it really is at. All right? And so there's this spiritual battle going on. And then you have political battle, which is also it's intertwined in the spiritual battle, because and then inside of that, it's like a reset, and it's like on top of that, it's a reset among like secret societies and stuff. Then on top of it, it's like we're in the middle of Revelations. Yeah, at Mecca they are. It's just locusts, like millions, and they're just running as fast as they can around that giant cube from space. You know what? I'm gonna fucking put it up here and show you guys. And it says exactly that in the Bible and the Quran. And I read that, and it says that man. It says in Revelations, man's seed shall not meld with steel. No merging with robots, you transhuman cyborg wannabe people. Seriously. So how would they have cut? You know what? That was in there. Back in the day, they thought that meant slave class was the men's teacher. The medal was gold, and that was the royal, and slave class shouldn't have kids. That's what they said, right? But obviously, it means transhumanism now. Shit, that's in the Bible, like that word. And like Matrix is in there now, and oh, what's the other one? I had one when I was a kid too. You spin it, a gyroscope is in there. But yeah, that tripped me out. I just know, I never even went to church. I just know the fucking Lord's Prayer from watching movies and shit. I'm like, okay, let me make sure what I know. Let me tell you what I know, what I think it is. And then you tell me what changed. And I know, I know it now. I say it now even sometimes, but just for the hell of it. I mean, I have a one-way. God told I sat there and said, whoever created me and everything around me, can I talk to you? And it's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, nothing, just live. It's God, right? And so people say, this isn't real, it's a simulation. Okay, well, if someone can create something that's real, they're God to me. And Jesus, really fucking good. And how intricate everything works together like a well-oiled machine, you know? It's crazy. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. What are we going to call it? Well, we'll talk about it on email. It's so good. I'll send you the synapses. I've been waiting for the right partner to come along and take my friend's place. My friend died. I was in the middle of writing. I'm telling that other people. I was in the middle of writing a screen. I'm a screenplay writer too, and I was writing a screenplay with my friend, and he died. And my homie on here is going to help me finish it. Anyway, I have we taped some of our shit with one of those mini tape recorders. This is my email. It doesn't matter if it's caps or not. Oh, I just came on to smoke a ball with you guys. Hey, you guys, yesterday, or on my video yesterday, I put 2 free movies on there for you guys. They're both kick ass. Snow Walker I put up there, and I had a link right to them. It went right to them. Did you guys, anyone go watch it? Absolutely. You're right. The German person. I don't know. Anyway, Vika. And anyway, listen, everything, exactly. We are holy. We got to keep it that way. Everything is holy. I'm a Native American. I'm part German too, and Norwegian. Yes, everything is sacred. Like, check out the Fibonacci sequence. It's in like a conch sea show. It's in everything in nature. So in nature, when you get down to it, it's math. It's crazy. Right? And we need to treat things that are holy. That's what the Mandela effect. This sign, this isn't holy. This is just junk. Right? What's holy is us talking about being righteous and good things and us doing good things. I think that is holy. I just believe that. Where's the good people at? All the good guys. Everyone's so evil. When did this world become so evil? Everyone's evil. And these masks, I think they're covering up Their mouth. I don't like it. I can't smile. Hey, I can't see people's mouths smile or when they're talking. I don't know what I'm saying if they are how they're taking it because I'm very sarcastic shit like that. I have my friend over here that owns the business. She's deaf and she reads lips. Poor her, man. She's fucked. And notice they've had the signer lady in the corner, and have you happened to wonder why that is? It's because of the masks. People can't read lips now. But why can't they have closed captioning? Duh. I guess if you're not live, that's the only place I've seen it too. It's not in a little square. Okay. Duh. Anyway, it's all a lie, you guys. It's all a lie. Everything is by design, not by men and women either. I mean, some the very tip top may do business with it, whatever it is, a creature or something, not God, obviously. And they're more run this realm, and that's it. And in the Bible, where it says the 666 is a human number, it's just referring to the carbon molecule. Hey, Sean. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, in the Bible, there's so many shit changes. If you guys go to church, if you do, I don't, because I have a straight up, I just talk straight. God told me no middleman. You don't need a middleman. Seriously. But anyway, if you go to church and your pastor or whatever you call him that is reading the Bible isn't saying what the fuck, how is it trespasses and all that now? How is that gone? And it's debtors and debts. No. And everyone has their Bible that they've had their whole life, and it's changed in there. If your preacher or whatever is not talking about it, you need to go to another church, or you need to ask him, hey, why the fuck? Who lays with the lamb? And your preacher will say the lion, say, open it and tell him, read it to me. And then he'll open it and he'll say, it says wolves will dwell with the lamb. Or he'll say, that's always been that way. Wolves, yeah. And slowly, if you keep thinking, you'll think that. Yeah, I did. You'll start to go, yeah. Because I tell people that. They look it up and they're like, that's crazy, that's wrong. And then they'll come back to me in like 15 minutes and they're like, they get like this download and they go, Brady, I think it was that. It was that. I just misremembered. It never had trespass. It was always debt and debtors. I'm like, what? Shut the fuck up. You just said, told me once. So it's a strong delusion. Another check mark on Revelations, guys. There's so many now. It's scary. The Bible has, at least Revelations, has actually proved itself like a bunch of times now on different things. Certain seas will dry up. They're fucking cracking. Certain rivers will run blood or run red like blood. Happening. It's just insane, guys. What is good will be what is evil will be perceived good, and what is good will be perceived evil. Wars, rumors of wars, all those things are happening. Pestilence, gluttony, what's the other one that's really going on right now? The delusion's the biggest one. Everybody, 95% of the people are sold on this coronavirus thing. The evidence actually disproves them. Oh shit. It's on very first date. And it's cool. Anyway, so it's just crazy. So those are just some Bible changes. I mean, if anyone remembers anything, it should be the people that read the Bible, right? Like, I don't read the Bible, but I happen to know a few key things to where I knew that the wolf didn't dwell with the motherfucking lamb. I could do that just on pictures, right? Because I always see the lamb with the lion picture. So, and I'm Native American, so I have a different religion a little bit, but I do believe Jesus Christ was an enlightened being. And I believe Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the three wise men, I believe they were from India. I believe they came, I believe they were like yogis type shit. And yeah, my Gmail's on there. Oh, anyway. And so anyway, yeah. My religion as a Native American, we believe like everything is like rocks or like everything, and it's true. Like you look at some of these rocks and you're like, how in the fuck? Or it'll look like something exactly like a person, a giant. Anyway, my grandma Juanita, she's 100% Native American. I'm only a quarter. My dad's half. My dad's dead, but he's half. He was half. And anyway. She told me the Cherokee history is an oral tradition. So we pass it down orally, to make sure there's no funny business. And that we don't fuck it up. So she's telling me about, okay, cool, Yvonne. And then she's telling me, I was asking her, because she knew her great-great-grandma or some shit, or talked to whoever. And I'm a direct descendant of the Trail of Tears. Okay? 1838 and 39. I don't know if that, I'm not saying that's good or bad or indifferent. I'm just saying I am. And so I thought my grandma was just going to tell me the history of when they did the trail, because she did tell me about it. And like 7 of the kids, only like 3 made it, right? and my grandma was like 4 foot tall, the great grandma, the one back then. And also, she told me that the Cherokee talked about there wasn't a moon for like 1,000 years, because there's like many moons from now. That and sometimes they say, well, sometimes there was no moon. Anyway, and it's spirals, giants, Pegasuses, all these mythological creatures, which I believe we will see come to pass, as we've seen some already, as revelations. It seems so ridiculous, right? Like, oh, Noah's Ark, yeah, you put one of every fucking thing on a boat. But then when you think about it, and I got this book, you guys, and it was the coolest Christmas present I ever got. It's called Lateral Thinking. And it's just looking at shit a different way. I've seen shit change right before my eyes. I've seen weird things. But I just want to say, like, think about it. It's like, everything, break it down. It doesn't make sense. Look at it from a different angle. They always try and want you to look at it from one certain angle. And, vertigo? What do you mean? Being dizzy? Oh, like being dizzy? I don't know. You know what? Notice this, you guys. Everything's named after a god, a Greek god, like Nike, Adidas, Atlas. Think about it. Every one of them is huge. Oh, you know what tripped me out? I lived in Santa Barbara, and right across the thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was talking about the gin. That's what I was talking about, you guys. The gin, homie. It's so scary, guys. It's not scary. It's what Bob Dylan did and Robert Johnson, they made a deal with the devil. Well, the djinn, like Jimi Hendrix, for example, say he plays just this dynamite fucking jam set, right? I must have just got your email. Okay, they sent me a kick-ass he's doing, Jimi Hendrix say is playing like something really good, right? And or a band is doing really good. Back then, and stuff, they would say, man, Jimmy has the gin tonight. Jimmy really has the gin right now. That meant like gin as in the Jinn, genie of a lamp, right? And it comes from that story, the genie in the lamp. And what it is like possession. It's like temporary possession, a conduit. I do it when writing and drawing and when I make things, because think about it. Everyone that has ideas and skill sets, they just have them. All of a sudden, they have an idea. It just falls in their head somewhere. And it happens to me all the time. I don't see how people can run out of ideas for songs, stories, or anything. I could just go on forever about shit, just making shit up, like writing books and stuff. Oh, also, so changing from writing from the format of novel format to writing, but we should write a fucking screenplay on Vertigo. Put a pin in that one, Eagle Eye. And I believe in Chupacabra. Chupacabra. I have to say it like that because I have to say it like these homes. I had to listen to this, you guys. I had a mustache more than I do. I can't really grow one because I ain't that much good because I'm Native American, but I was fat. I'm skinny now, and I've always been skinny, but for a while I was fat just because I was living fat. And I know. Anyway, owl symbol. Anyway, I'm gonna put that the owl symbol. I have a few Native American symbols and Egyptian symbols that are gonna go on my fucking Native American shit. I don't know. I have a lot of cool ideas. I'll figure it out. Anyway, listen. Oh man, I forgot. Let's see. Let's think about what else. Oh, I gotta smoke. It's already gonna be 4:20 again. I'll just have to smoke again. Dare I? Shall I? Yeah, they are. I've noticed that. Hey, have you guys? Has anyone? I suggest reading The Teachings of Don Juan, Carlos Castanedas. He goes down to Mexico and gets taught the religion with these Mexican psychedelic mushrooms. And it's crazy, man. Like, this guy that's teaching him, you gotta get it. The first one's called The Teachings of Don Juan. The second one is called The Doors of Perception. And that's where the Doors, that's what their name means. The name of the band, The Doors, it's from the book by Carlos Castanedas called The Doors of Perception, which is the second book in the series about the teachings of Don Juan and stuff, Carlos Castaneda. And so yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. This guy. But it like, you don't even know if it, like, I don't know if I really even got it. Like, it was weird. And I'm Native American, and I eat mushrooms. What the fuck more do you want? You guys want to hear a cool song? While we're sitting here? Why not? Smoking a bowl. It's 4:20. It's Monday. 3 o'clock. We're trapped on time. Oh, I know what I was going to say, you guys. I finally remembered it. remember when I was saying that like these terms they come down, they're made to make us look stupid. Like obviously the earth is fucking flat. And anyone that believes anything different is just stupid. And I'm just gonna say that. Love me or hate me, call me stupid, whatever. It's flat as fuck. Okay? Otherwise, I could go on real quick and tell you why. Okay? Because if it was spinning out in one day, let me just tell you real quick. I'll tell you why. Tell you how I know we're not. All I know is this: we do not live on a spinning ball. Okay, I know that for a fact. Because if we did, there wouldn't be a need for airplanes. Because they say for argument's sake, right beneath me is China. Okay, right. If I drilled a hole all the way through the earth, it would be China. Right. Well, you know how they have those drones now where you can be in the fucking drone, right? Fly the drone up, right? The earth would spin 24 hours and then land, you'd be in the same place, right? Okay, fly your drone up, let the earth spin for 12 hours, land, and you should be in China then, right? Right? And that's assuming it spins north to south. Now, if it spins east to west, it would take you at 1,000 miles per hour. It's spinning, remember? 1,000 miles per hour. One revolution per 24 hours. That's 1,000 miles per hour. So, I wonder how an airplane can land. What if you get in your car? It's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, west to east, and you're trying to get to New York. You're never going to get there unless you go plus 1,000 miles per hour. And if you drive east to west, you'll get to Cali in like an hour. If the earth was spinning at the rate that they say it is, 1,000 miles per hour. And then that's the main thing of why it's flat. Well, and then in the Bible too, he said he took him up to the top of the mountain. And what did he show him? He showed him the whole fucking world from one mountaintop. I mean, I'm just saying, the Bible is obviously talks about the firmament and it's flat earth. But obviously we're not moving. I mean, anyone can just, if you know anything about the stars or constellations, we're not on a ball spinning. It just doesn't happen. And then you got centrifugal force, okay? You've got gravity, which they don't even know what it is. They don't know what magnetism is. They don't know anything. I don't even know who they are. They are the experts. They don't even know who they are. It's just bullshit we've been fed to keep us looking the other way. You ever been to a magic show in Vegas? Like Chris Angel, maybe, or something? There's always something on the side, and then some hot chick or whatever, and then or something over here, or he does something here. But there's real magic too. Michael Jackson. There's evil. There's magic. It's like what do you think it's a fucking coincidence? Okay, that's what I was gonna name this stream. There's no such thing as coincidences. Every single thing is by design. Everything. You guys go and share my videos, the ones that you like. Like, I mean, how can you watch that Richard Simmons video and not believe that in the Mandela Effect, Eagle Eye, right? Did you watch it? Or on the My Little Tykes one? How can you? So, do you know how many people have now texted me and said, "Oh my God, you're right." I mean, they act like I stumbled on and it was the only thing I know of and shit. But they're like, "Oh my God, you're right, Brady." And but I red pilled a lot of people, didn't I? Eagle Eye. So me and Key Jin, and I used to think her name was Jin, who I was just talking about, Jin. There's Key Jen, but it's Jenn. But it was a Mandela effect for me. It changed from Jinn to Jenn. That's why I have like 300 subs now. Is because she sent them. She started sharing my videos, and she has a few thousand subscribers. And then some of them like my shit, and they're like, "Yep, I got it. Boom, subscribe." And they have a big heart. They're like, "You're on to it, bro. You got it." And then other people go, "What? That did not make sense." And I'm like, "This channel ain't probably for you, right?" Yeah, I was her day one. I was her day one. She didn't have a channel. She was my sub. She was a sub to my channel, and she said, "I'm gonna start a channel," and I'm like, "Do it." I could start a channel and do celebrity news, but it would rot my brain. That's the satanic ritual, pedophilia, and the shit she covers. I can't do that. I think only she's good, but she is the sweetest person alive. Now that my mom's dead, she's the sweetest person alive. Key Jin is. That is so cool. She did that. I mean, you know, it got me tons of, and I don't want it to monetize or anything. I won't. I just want it to reach more people. And I am red pilling motherfuckers. So yeah, I think Kijin and I are her helping me, and I help her because too. I share her stuff, and I always say, "Oh, Kijin, go there," shit like that. But yeah, her doing that was just unbelievable. She didn't even say anything to me. She came in on a couple lives. She always does. And it drops a couple hearts and says hi and shit. You know, she did shit. She is very cool. And yeah, my numbers grew. And you know what? Like hundreds of people viewed it, right? And then it would net maybe 60 people, which is awesome. Because those are the people that said, "Yep, he's right. I remember that. How can that be?" You know. So they could be people that would be good for our. This is our channel. It's not my channel. It's our channel. It's divided we fall. That's not me by myself. That's us. If we are divided, we will fall. So I'm trying to keep us together. Opposite. So I guess my show is titled The Opposite. I don't know. I go on these long ass videos, but who cares? I mean, really? I mean, if people could just pop in and catch one thing that even if they say like they see Greek gods are everywhere, right? Or an owl symbol, and then they hear me say something, fake Freemason or Vegas, right? And then boom, it plants a seed, and then they don't know why, but they're what? And then they're on some fucking, they're getting red pill, right? Ha, dude, I love that. I didn't even think about that. Red pill, R.I.P. Lego my ego. Lego my ego. Lego your ego. That's a truth drop. So is what you're saying right there. Rest in peace is actually whatever I said. It's actually that I bet you. They just turned everything a little bit different. You know, when your lock is only one away, you can kind of turn it and get the right number and pop it open. That's where we're at. It's exciting times, guys. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. That's what powers them. Fear. Do not fear them. They are nothing without us. We create this we manifest this reality for them. And when we should be doing it for us, fuck them. Because they're taking 90%. We could help them, but they're being greedy about it. You know? We're not selfish people like they are. You know, there's a big difference. Some people have it. Empathy, humility, integrity, shit like that. How old are you again, Eagle Eye? Are you like 17 or 19? Because I'm going back to thinking when I was your age exactly. Okay. I believe that. Yeah, I totally think that is what's going on. I have a very young fan base. Wow, I didn't know that. But I have a lot of old ladies that are because they're so sweet that are on here too, and they understand. Like, they get it. They've been around. They know what the love bed bugs are and shit. Anyway, they know what bed bugs are. Yeah, you guys that are 20. My friend that was over today, he's 27. Dude, he got in a car accident. His whole fucking head was smashed, and now he's just totally fine. It's like you guys are indestructible now. It's insane. It's a total jump in evolution. See, we thought evolution was over millions of years. No, no, no. It's over a generation or less. A night, even maybe overnight. Who knows? Anyway. So you're 20, and I'm glad you're getting red pilled now. You know. Oh, Destiny! I wanted to tell you about that. When I was 20, it was 1995, and I remember I just got back from Cancun, right? It was like for spring break after college, or before college, after high school. And I had this house. I was throwing house parties all the time. But I was 20. When I was 20, I had this house party. I was throwing house parties all the time. It's cool. Anyway, um, because of that place, the reason I was able to go to Cancun and all this is the chick, my friend's girlfriend, inherited like $1 million or some shit, right? And just like took us all to Cancun and paid for everything and all this shit. I didn't want to do it. I'm like, no, not if you're gonna always be like, come on, man, I took you to Cancun and shit. She's like, I'll never bring it up. I'm like, okay then. Right? Like, I'm not gonna do it anyway. It was awesome. Oh, anyway, so it was 1995. Dig this. Also, the word hip, it comes from, you know, in an opium den, how you lay on a pillow, silk pillows, on your hip with the long opium pipe, and you can swing it over the lamp that lights it. But you have a girl or a man sheaf, where the word chef comes from, sheaf, and they prepare the opium with these two knitting needles over the flame. I mean, with some balance, it's an art. And they drop it in the pipe when it's smoldering. And you're laying there on your hip, on the fucking silk, just doing it, right? Smoking it, right? And because of your laying on your hip, that's where the word hip comes from. Anyway, I wish they had opium dens now. I'd be there every day after school. Like, if I went to school. Maybe I'd go back to school. If it was a school / opium den. Oh, anyway, when I was 20, yes, it makes sense to me, Eagle Eye. So much sense that it makes more sense than a lot of things. Anyway, it's gonna happen, and I know I can like shoot the fucking movie into your head because you knew what I was talking about when I told you a little bit about it. I know you know what I'm talking about, and I have others. I have a few, and I have the treatments, dude. I don't even want to send them. I'll mail them to you physical in a fucking brown envelope. I won't do it online, bro. Someone will steal it. I'm serious. Don't you think that's smart? We're gonna get like a 3-picture deal, bro. You wait and see. I have 3 on the tree ready to rock and roll. I have other ones that I'm done with. One called Butterflies and Violence, which is done. Wraps. I even optioned it out once. Butterflies and Violence. One called. Another one called The Great American Terrorist Story, which is a funny one. And that's why it's funny. That title alone is awesome. Now I want to do the Great COVID Heist of 20 fucking 20. Or either make the movie or actually do it. I don't care. I'll do either one. You name it. Let's do it. And I also have one that I'm doing about, it's kind of like the drugstore cowboy nowadays. And it's this group of junkies that goes to hospitals and shit and pharmacies and rips them off in the middle of the night and stuff. And basically, and they're running from the cops. And you know how it goes. So it's kind of like, let's just say, in a world of remakes, you would call it a remake. What I would call it a sequel of what you would call it, Drugstore Cowboy. Drugstore Cowboy. But they killed Nose. That's funny. Look, okay, golfers. Okay, I guess yeah. What do you think about Rudy? No, I can't even say it. Wow, I'm so baked. And it's already time for me to smoke again. Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm going to make after this? Cinnamon toast. That's more motherfucker right there. You know. Oh, that's cool. It's an awesome name. Man, I see some of the coolest ass names. God damn it. Sorry, God. I should never say that. I gotta put a quarter. I literally like want to have a swear jar almost. Fuck that. No, I would. I'd be able to buy a 4-wheeler real fucking bad. I used to tell my look, see? I used to tell my mom when I was little, like, Mom, just write a check. She goes, Brady, I don't have the money. I'm like, Mom, order a pizza or something. Can you order a fucking pizza or something? It's like, I don't have the money. I'm like, write a check. Just write a check. I know it's free, pretty much, you know. You know what, Eva? I believe that very exact same thing. And there is no such thing as serendipity or happy accidents. Contrary to what Bob Ross might tell you, in his paintings are happy accidents, he says. And I agree. Second emotion, he died young from paint fumes. I'm a huffer. He's a huffer. Wouldn't you like to be a huffer? Be a huffer, huff from Brooklyn. Be a huffer, huff from Brooklyn. Oh, you know what I noticed, you guys? I was watching this fucking Neve Inputs channel. He does just Mandela Effect channel, and he did it's flip flop. Well, it's always been a VW bus for me, but it was more VW shit. And I thought even there was two on one, I don't know. Anyway, so they come drive. If they're Back to the Future, they come driving up and shoot Doc, right? Marty's like, no. He jumps in the time machine and takes off. Well, it was a Toyota van, right? Now it's fucking a VW bus. And everybody's tripping out about it. I'm like, whatever. It was neither of those for me. It was like some weird foreign job. A Yugo or SUV Yugo. No, I think it was a bus, but it was all beat up. Now it's all clean and stuff. I have a thing, you guys, where I'm practically like blind. I'm practically now blind my eyes, so I keep them closed and just otherwise there's so much light. My pupillary response of constriction or dilation is doesn't work. I can't think about it and make it happen, and it's not involuntary. I mean, it might work, but I'm not how to turn it on. So, a lot of times I have my eyes closed. Outside, I'm like this. It's so hard. I have dark glasses. Nah, I'm getting old though. But it is nice just to close your eyes. I mean, what is there to really look at? In your head, there's so much things. Anything. Right? Anything you can think of, it materializes in your mind. And with that knowledge alone, then would lead you to the conclusion that if you build it, you will. No. If you can build it, then you're going to be good at it, and people are going to want to see whatever it is. I think it could be a drive-in movie. There was a spot in Van Nuys when I lived in California that I really wanted to make it into a drive-in. It was an old, weeds grown over, perfect place for it, right? And because there wouldn't really be any houses that could watch it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But I thought about it and I thought, cops would ruin it. It wouldn't even be fun. Wouldn't even be fun. You couldn't even be there without the cops tapping on your window and shining a flashlight in you and your girlfriend trying to get down. I don't know. That's a little making out. That's what the driving was all about. Remember how I wish I always say this, how I used to in my older videos. I had 603 videos, 4 or 5 now. 605 or so. And just as I happen to look. A lot of them are sometimes like you'll have to listen to so much just nonsense. But when that fucking nugget comes, oh, is she beautiful? When that knowledge, that fucking priceless diamond fucking comes out of my mouth. Well, the inside my head. Not from me. Not from me. I'm merely a conduit. You think I am? A megalomaniac? Christ. That's someone who thinks of Christ. No. No. Beings through me will do good things. Only good beings. I don't let bad beings around. I don't do bad beings. I let them come through me and do whatever they need to do. I mean, like, I don't know, say whatever they need to say. So, also sometimes I'm just talking because it's like almost like a transcript I'm reading off of. That's true. No, it's not that. Now that I think about it. Now I'm trying to picture a page with everything I say written on it, and it doesn't go on there until after I say it. What the fuck? I wonder if everyone has mine. It's like a circus in there, man. A circus dog, hey, or whatever. Demo, a circus demo, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like the sisterhood of the morning, Eastern Star, Eastern Morning Star. It's basically the female Kinderabuten. Fucking Freemasonic Georgia Guidestone, believe in superiority complex, having, golf course, living, tunnel, accessing, under fucking ground. There is tunnel. Enough, and I swear on my niece's life, there are tunnels underneath America that go from Denver to DC that you can drive, that are like 4 lanes for diesels can go through them, and then they go up. That go from DC, you go basically from Texas to Colorado to DC to California, Nevada, up in the Northwest, I don't know, Northeast. It's real, guys. They have that. And I don't think that it was made. If you think about the means necessary to make something like what they made, really it's something like, okay, when you dig a tunnel, the biggest problem is pulling the dirt back out, right? You feel me on that one? I mean, anyone that's dug a tunnel will understand what I'm talking about. The hardest part about a real tunnel into a mountain, not a sand can, a real fucking, even a sand can, you gotta remove the fucking dirt, right? To make the tunnel. Now, think about 9/11, right? 9/11, or perhaps the Saint Notre Dame Cathedral fire. Now, think about this. Hi, what's up, sir? Oh, hey, Kijun. I didn't even see you. What's up? Oh, I'm doing so good. Numbers are like, um, yeah, thanks. Thank you, sweetie. That's so nice. You're so sweet. You really are. And you are one of my Mandela effects. And it was Ki Jin, Jinn, which is like a genie in a bottle. It means, you know what it means? It means you have the source, or either demonic, positive, or negative running through you. Like Jimi Hendrix has the gin right now, and he's like in this whole other zone. You know, when you go into that zone, when you're in the zone, you have the gin in you. You're possessed. I do it with art. When I'm drawing in time, it's usually when time goes too fast, right? Yeah, yeah, I know. But key two, listen, and seven. And Eagle Eye. The owl is, and I did see that on Kanye. That ain't even Kanye. What's up with that dude anyway? That's weird. I don't know, man. Kanye's cool in a way, but I just don't get it sometimes. Certain things, I just don't get it. You know what, Keegan? Listen to this. Oh, you are the scales, huh? Nice. Um, I'll hit you up later. I have something I want to ask you about. Something cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, that chick makes the baddest ass videos. Like, you guys know who she is. Obviously, you probably came here from there. No. Eagle Eye, you're mine. Oh, hey. Oh, Key, yeah. So, anyway, I remember you, when you first started, I was like one of your first. You subscribed to me, and then I subscribed to you. You had like only 50 people, and you did like a bunch of these 5-minute videos. And I've seen how you've grown and changed your logo and changed saying the way you say things so that you get paid. Like saying, we're doing reflection here, we're doing observation, and that's it. And it's just everything, the way you've done it is like bam. It's like 1-on-1. I mean, if I wanted to, I can't cover that shit. Like Tom Hanks's and shit. Oh my God! Somebody, you know Chet Chester or whatever. Chet Hanks. Something about that motherfucker. Oh my God. I saw him on something else. Like he was playing a different role in the show. You know what I mean? Like we have the show within the show, and then we have the bigger show. It's like there's several narratives going on. It's so cool. No, I've seen you gradually. I mean, you were pretty good to begin with, but you do have to tinker with it. You can't just have someone teach you, like how your daughter was like, I'll show you what. Nah, I gotta fuck with it. Then I know what I did to do it. And it sucks. It worked. That's what you gotta do sometimes, man. So, but now you've got it. I love your. I really like your. I understand exactly. I don't even know. You know when he came out, Key? He came out when Chet and fucking Rita were in Australia That's right. I know. Yeah, I don't believe she's a grandma. She said that once. Jen said she's a grandma. But I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I have a grandma. Maybe. No. So Chet, listen to this. This is what's crazy. I think what he did, he came on the scene. Oh, Key, I sent you Pocket to the Future video about Tom Hanks, right? You got it right about Tom Hanks, and it went through Bosom Buddies. There's like a few. I was hoping you would. Anyway, so hopefully you figured out. I sent you the video, but anyway, Chet. All of a sudden, here's what happened when Rita and Tom were in Australia, right? Wrapping up the film or whatever. And then they were locked down with the bug, supposedly, or whatever, for 2 weeks. That's when he came on the scene, right then. And it was like, what? How come I never? What? This dude came. He escaped from the basement while they was out, or something. That's what I honestly think that's what happened. But no, that's not what happened. He's some freak out of you know how those videos where it's like a street camera and then someone goes a flashlight and then they're there or they disappear. Like that's how Chet was like all automatically all Illuminati'd out, right? With that huge triangle eye on his fucking chest that says Illuminati. It's like, come on, it's a secret society, asshole. You don't write it on your body. Come on. It's like he tried to. It's like, but here's the weird thing. He must have had something on them. You know what I bet he had, Key? I mean, it could be anything. Yeah, listen. I know what you're gonna say. The two slits under his breasts, huh? Did you see that? Right. Chet came out of nowhere. And remember, you pointed out in your video, mate, that you said that Chet I don't know. Well, I had already I sent you that Pockets of the Future thing about Chet because he did one, and it had some other stuff I wanted you to add to your video. And anyway, I guess supposedly here's what happened. I think he must have had something. Now that looking back, I mean, we wouldn't know this 5 months ago, but 5 months ago or whenever Chet came out of the woodwork, with the Illuminati tattoos and stuff, and the breasts underneath. You're right. He did have breast reduction surgery, or the official story narrative is he had breast cancer, and so did Tom. Have you read that, Key, by chance? Anyway, that's what Pockets found when he went looking. But Chet is missing from all the fucking photos and shit. But it was like he had like child molestation shit on Tom, I bet you. And he came out of the basement or whatever, and he doesn't look like any of them, right? He doesn't look like Tom Hanks. So, but if they want to trick us, we know that they can silicone up and look however they like, whoever they want. With deep fake, they can do anything, really. But this is different. This is they want us to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then he said something about if you read this first article, he came out of nowhere. You didn't know? That's the story. Mine. So I think no. Mine is as far the boob breast cancer is real. No, not Rita. Tom and Chet. Apparently on both. That which is weird. I don't know if it was. I'm just saying that's what it says. I know they're just. Well, if you look back through history, our new history, they have all these orphanages. Think about it, and even our old history, all the orphanages. Where'd they come from? Like, I mean, I don't know. They had a story, but at the World's Fair, all these expositions, they had incubators and infants, free babies. And I don't know. That's off the subject. Hang on. I want to talk about this real quick. I know that happens. It's a cyclical thing, but I don't think Tom's even a human being. Do you guys got to have seen my fucking Jenna Bush turning into the cat? Now, I want to add to that. Listen, this is so scary, Key. I'm so glad I got you on here to tell you this. Okay. I had a dream. God told me this, you guys. Please listen, you guys. Please listen. God told me this. I woke up and I had this dream, and it was in Thundercat, talking about Thundercats, that cartoon from when I was a kid, right? And I'm like, wow, that's weird. And then that day, I started watching. I was researching Will Ferrell, and all of a sudden, I wasn't even researching. I was just watching Pockets of the Future or someone's video, and it showed Will Ferrell came out, and he had full makeup of one of the Thundercats, and he looked straight up like a demon, man, like a fucking demon. You know, if anyone has seen that, and he probably did the whole talk show circuit wearing it. Anyway, he looked exactly like a demon cat. And you know what he looked like? And it reminded me right then, and this is what God, and I had this whole huge revelation right then. He was like, I just came from a children's birthday party. As a Thundercat. Like a children's birthday party, wink, wink. I was a Thundercat, and he has the Thundercat makeup, and he looks like a fucking demon, Chimo, which he is. And anyway, so he's wearing it on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, whatever. And he's like, well, what's going on? He's like, oh, I just came from a kid's birthday party, and I was dressed up like the Thundercats. And he looks like the demon. So then listen. Then I realized, holy shit, I remembered. God put it in my fucking head. He said that Thundercats, right then. Thundercats, right? The cats have the slit eyes. Cats have slit eyes. Cats are otherworldly anyway. But that has nothing to do with anything. I'm just saying. So, the cat, Thundercats, is what came to mind. And I thought about that Jenna Bush video I have, where she looks like a cat. You know, the digital, the line, where the thing on her face, she keeps turning into that possessed. Yeah. You guys know my video of Jenna Bush, or the video? Yes, that's what he looked like. The face paint kind of looked like that. And she looks like a cat, kind of, right? In her form. I mean, Elvis did it. A Native American girl did it in 1977, not on digital, on VHS, so it's not digital. I know, and think about it. Oh, so I woke up to this. Listen, I'm not done. Thundercats. So Will Ferrell is straight up fucking Satanist. He's dressed like a pedo. He's dressed like fucking one of the Thundercats. So and God put this fucking thought in my head. And so I went on to Thundercats because I remembered that. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, listen. Anyway, so Thundercats, they do morph on that cartoon, and that's what was so trippy. Is all of a sudden on Thundercats, he is a cannibal. Will Ferrell. Yeah, a lot of all of them. Anyway, Thundercats, the unholy trinity, and I watched it with fresh eyes and realized what I watched in the '80s, growing up in the '70s and early '80s, late '70s. Oh my God! They go like this and hold the sword up, Thundercats, and it's like, and it's like, fucking. It's just crazy. You got to see it, and it's not an accident. It's all ancient shit. Yes, and it's not an accident. It's a child's cartoon, and all that shit fit together, and boom, God threw it on me like, boom, do something with this. So I'm gonna make a video on it, but it was just weird how it all lined up like that, and it's just weird. Jenna Bush in that video, the liquid crystal shapeshifter, whatever they are, they're like cat-like looking, right? Or at least that's what we see, right? Like a zebra cat-like pattern almost. It's weird. It is ancient. You can feel it's ancient demons. Yes. Yes. The jinn is ancient. Like I was saying, the jinn, like P-jinn. No, jinn, like Jin. That is forever. Like the genie is forever too. It's just the way it is. Someone asked me if I knew about the people getting the left eye bruise, and I want to answer you. I didn't want to type it all. Hopefully you're on here or you watch it. Anyway, what it is, it's called Kuru, and the reason I know, and on the Eye of Horus, if you look at it, it shows the fucking worm, how it goes into it's a worm that goes into the eye, and what it is, it's from eating human flesh and drinking human blood raw. Cannibal fucking tribes get it. It's called Kuru from cannibalism. So all of our fucking pedophile, cannibal celebrities, you wonder why celebrities, musicians, like just plain rich people and movie stars and politicians, what the fuck do they have in common? Oh, they all fuck kids and shoot and eat their adrenochrome and chew on their pineal gland, right? Yeah, they eat them and they blood transfuse. You guys, oh my God, look up right now on your computer, type in Top Gun, Tom Cruise, and co-star now, then and now, and you will see what I'm talking about. They pump fucking children's blood. They transfuse it with theirs and think they're gonna. It's like a white man. I'm an Indian. We have a saying, and we say, only a white man about daylight savings time. We say only a fucking white man would cut the top 2 feet of his blanket off and sew it to the bottom and think that he has a longer fucking blanket. So funny. Of course it was. It still is. It was Hollywood land. It was just going to be a housing tract. I won a lot of bets on that. And they actually had the sign up, Hollywood land, completely. I have a picture of it. Yeah, that's why they had that in Disney. Disney was built from the blood of children. That's why they have the Disney, the real world after all chained up. It's the real world after all. It's a small world. That is a truth drop. It's a small world after all. That's a huge truth drop. It's so small, you guys. You don't even know. I'm throwing too much at my new subscribers right now. They need people that don't know about Mandela effects and don't understand them. I want to be able to teach them at night. I just can't. I mean, that Little Tykes video and the other thing, I know, right? I made it. Look, it looks all ghetto, It is kick ass though. It gives everyone goes, what? That is so cheap. And fucking, you have a drinking straw? I have it just because it bends. Anyway, it's totally airtight. I have a carb right here and stuff. And everyone takes a hit off it after they make fun of it, and then they cough out a huge fucking thing. You know, it's funny. That's why you never buy anything by the way how much it costs. Future proofs past. Yes, yes. I say that all the time. That's awesome. You are the shit. SMS Enterprise Incorporated. Industries. Hey, I have something on a lighter note. Epstein didn't die anyway, by the way. They gave us this. Did you remember my two-hand thing? They said, okay, Epstein is dead in jail. He's dead for sure. He either committed suicide or he was murdered. No, they don't give you a third option. No, like, pick one. Which one? Boom. Okay. The guards fell asleep and we lost the tape. But he's dead. And we'll tell him that there's bones broke. So he didn't die from wet toilet paper hanging himself. The bones are broke. But no. No. Jeffrey Epstein, and same with Jizz all over Marlene Maxwell, is they are very smart people. They've been doing this for decades, okay? A madam and a pimp, okay? They've been doing this for a long time, serving the world's elite, okay? Don't you think that every person that joins, well, if you don't know, I'll tell you, everyone that joined that Epstein Island and on the Lolita Express, when you went there, you took a picture of you doing something with like a 12-year-old freaking kid, okay, something real bad, and video, and you doing things, and you had that. And it was like, dude, you shut the fuck up about anyone says anything, that's it, doom, man, it's going to fucking news. So him and Jizz all over me Maxwell would be like, look, if you harm a hair on my head, I have 20 people that fucking shit ready to go right to the fucking press all over the world for Prince, fucking the royal family. We got people in fucking Parliament. We got motherfuckers in Parliament up in Canada. We got other fucking Emirates. We've got celebrities. We've got all kind of politicians. Right? So, they're not, so they are not in jail and they are not dead. I can guarantee you that. I guarantee there is no way they're that dumb. They haven't gotten caught in 30 years running this huge ring, and you're saying they have blackmail material on every elite motherfucker and high government official in the world, including the fucking Pope, all the way to the Pope, even the Pope. Okay, the Pope, yeah, he's been there. He's been on the Epstein Island. You're damn right he has. Both of them, the last two, both. They're sick. I love that you guys. I love my channel now. Yeah, I don't fuck around. There's no filter in this motherfucker. We drop truth bombs. Facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. I do. I love you. But will tell you the truth. You want to ask me if your ass look fat in those jeans, bitch? They do. I say, bitch, it's kind of hard to take you serious when I know what's been in that mouth of yours. Just, oh, snap. That's what my homie says. He goes, oh, snap, when I say something. Pope, We'll shoot some golf, then shoot some dope. Me and the Pope. Yeah, the Pope on dope. Him and Poppy Bush. I did. God, I wrote this huge long thing and I forgot to either send it or erased it. But Poppy Bush, I was talking about Jenna Bush. Maybe I did put it out. I was talking about Jenna Bush. Maybe it was on your video, Key. They called him Poppy Bush because he ran the poppy fields. That was the father, that George W. or whatever. Absolutely. Of course. Absolutely. I wish they would just do that here for poor people. Whatever. Because they already keep track of us anyways. I don't care. I do things at random. Everyone do that. Like if you always turn right, bust the left real quick, and all of a sudden it's like Truman Show, right? Try it. You'll see how fast NPCs can run, dude. Dare you? They all alive. Of course they're alive. Unless you see some shit in the papers of everybody going down for pedo shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kitty, you know what you need to do is always read always change shit up. You know what the best book in the world is? The Art of War by Sun Tzu, right? I know Key Jen's read it because I know how she thinks. I see how I see how she works with colors and all kind of other things. Yes. Dude, I'm sitting here. I've already done it. I have everything gone. 7 circles. I have all the veils are gone. Bro, I'm sitting here like this. And I'm like Neo in fucking when he goes to the thing. And it's like hell. It's all around me. And it's just like I dropped all my veils. I'm like, fuck yes. I'd rather have this than fake. I think God made the Mandela thing. It's true, Key. Yeah, real quick, run. Just no one's even looking or gives a fuck. You think, but they do. They do. You'll see them do all this Truman Show shit all of a sudden. And all of a sudden, you can go like that in the street and start directing shit. I just watched it. Hey, did you guys get on this channel? I put 2 movies for you guys to watch. Saturday night movies. Do you want them here? They're Monday night movie. It's one of them is called Snow Walker, and it's fucking awesome. And the other one, they're both like big budget movies. They're just free on YouTube. And I put the links in yesterday. I said, here, watch this, you guys. And I watched both of them, and they're fucking awesome, man. Again, I've watched this 3 times. Oh, Bernie is the other one with Jack Black. You know what, Key? You taught me some things. You know, your dad taught me some shit, Key. Because she always talks about what her dad taught her. And it teaches me, too. It's so funny. Me? I'm always shadow banned. No, they do not want you to find me. I swear to God, I'm lucky to get fucking. I'm lucky not to get fucking. Nah, they don't ban me. They don't ban me. They cut my feed though if I'm doing too much shit. Cause that's why I go live. So they can't stop whatever I do. Anyway, yes, Bernie. You know what I was gonna say? It's so bad. Why is it that all my favorite fucking people like Jack Black are Satanists and Freemasons? Why? You'll find it. Oh, it's so awesome. I have 600 views. You know what? My mom just passed away. Incognito Gypsy, we are meant to meet. Oh my God, that is crazy. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is by design. Everything. Right? 7 circles? Yes. Oh, yes, as well. Hey, listen to this, you guys. Um, uh, ah, damn it. He was listening. Uh, oh, the wise man can always, ready, guys? The wise man can always play the fool, but the fool cannot play wise. Think about that. And that's me, okay? You don't fucking mistake my fucking anything. I am a genius. Okay, I am fucking will take over the world. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'll put the movie links right here, guys. They're on my last video, but I'll put them on. I'm gonna put them on right now. They're awesome. There's 2 of them. They're free. Bernie, and I'm gonna do it right now. Hang on. Hang tight, you guys. You guys can probably stand by. Talk to yourself. Talk amongst yourselves and fucking whatever. Here's the Snow Walker. Boom. Copy link address. Got it. Okay. Coming over to you guys. Here it is. Right. I'm gonna drop. This is Snow Walker. Boom. This is such a good movie. You're gonna love it. And then Bernie. They're both free right now for whatever reason. They're free right now for whatever reason. Okay, let me go get Bernie. I've watched Bernie a few times. Key, probably you have too. Why are all my favorite ones fucking turned into they're Satanists and shit? Okay, here's this one. Boom. Got it. I'm actually learning this computer shit, Key. I'm actually learning how to do it. I'm doing it. I just had to just do it. You can't. I learned that from you too. I learn a lot. You learn a lot if you listen to Key G, and I swear to God, man, she knows what's up. She knows how to get shit done. Why? How come you're hurt? Oh, this movie is Bernie. Oh, you're hurt about Jack Black. I know. And all of these people that are like celebrities that I did like, actors and shit. Like I like Jason Bateman. I don't know if he's fucked up, but it's true, Key. You're fucking awesome at a lot of shit. And I learned a lot. Just like even moral shit. You know what I love about Key? Is even I'm thinking of people and I'm like they are the evilest motherfuckers. And Key, who's doing the whole thing and who's a God-fearing freaking woman, right? I'm a God-fearing man, and so she, you know what I mean, Key? It's like, yeah, I don't know. I got it. I get it. Oh, that one's Bernie. I just passed it. I was trying to say Bernie. But Keo, I always see her help out people, and people can go to her. Like she's just kind of helped me out. We've just kind of became friends over the years, but whatever. And she just likes to help people. She wants everyone to do good. That's just how I am. I want everyone to be successful at whatever they want to do. And Key Jin, I saw her. I saw her come onto the scene, right? I even said it to some of the other troops. I say, "Hey, see this Key Jin chick that just popped on the scene, right? Gypsy, thank you for subbing. My mom, who just passed away in October, bought a school bus when I turned 17 or 18, and she went not with me, but with her boyfriend." They bought a school bus and changed it into a kind of an RV. And they went across for 16 years. They traveled. That's fuck. And she did the Gypsy Gazette. She for a while back to the house, and she was gypsytrader.com on fucking. That's her email. She's dead, but she always said she was a gypsy, and she was. She was so awesome. Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much. I think everything's gonna be good. I think we're gonna be okay, guys. No matter what fucking. I think I talked to you SMS. I've talked to a few who said, "Oh my God, my family is all fucking Freemasons," and so I said, "You're a sister of the Eastern Star." She said, "Yeah," and all the Demolay, whatever, Demolay, right? Thank you, Gypsy, so much. She can hear you. She's mine. I can hear her. She says thank you. My 6-year-old niece, I was like kind of crying. My 6-year-old niece came over, hugging me, and she's all, "Uncle Brady," smiling. My mom just died. I'm her only son. Fuck, man. I only have one sister. I only have one niece left in my whole life. All my grandparents are dead. My dad's dead. My mom's dead. I only have my sister and her daughter. My niece, she's 7. But my mom, she was 6 when my mom died, and I was all fucked up. I didn't know. I was like, how is Kira going to take it? Like, I'm going to have to help her through it and stuff, right? And I was like crying a little bit and shit. And she came over and she's like, "Uncle Brady, it's okay. Grandma's all around us now. She's free. Aren't you happy for her?" Like that. I was like, wow. And she looks just like me. One of my friends said, she has a fucking channel called, her name's Kyra, Kyra, and it's called Kyra's Corner. And she's 7 years old, and fucking she goes, "Check out my webpage." She's like, "Yeah, I'm doing an unboxing of my something that she got." I'm like, "Oh my God, you are so smart." Oh, here's the thing I wanted to tell you guys. I told my sister, I said, "That's fucked up to just set your kid down and give him an iPad and that's the babysitter, right?" And then I realized later on, after maybe even a couple months or more, I realized that it would be you'd be doing your child a disservice if you didn't let them fucking play on the computer all the time, right? Because that's what the future is going to be. It's going to be computers. And so if they don't know computers and you made them do cursive writing that they don't even use anymore, you're not helping, you know? Right? She is. She has more fucking. Thank you. Fuck. God. It's because it comes out of me when I'm met with the same energy. I can't get people with this energy. They have masks and people are all afraid of everything. It's so weird. It's just fucking weird. What, you guys are tripping? There, thanks. Yes, it is. People say that all the time. See? Right on, you guys. I love coming live. That's why I do videos. If you guys go on my page, everything I do is always public. Know that too. I let anyone watch me. I don't give a fuck. You want to watch my video? Good. I want to tell you some shit. Right? Like so. And anyway, but yeah, so people go, "Yeah, like, oh, you do videos? Like, oh, isn't that weird? Like, aren't you embarrassed or something?" Why? I don't know who the people are. You know what's weird too? It's different when you make a video. Oh, I make videos, right, that are just me talking over fucking the video where I can show you this shit, right? And show you what I'm looking up and everything. But everyone's like, "No, no, 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 no. We want you to go back to where you're freaking like, you know, where it was better, it was funny, and it was just a lot more entertaining." That's nice. Okay, I'll just do live streams and stuff. Right on, man. It's so awesome. It really is. And you know what, you guys? The thing is this. I just figured this out. Well, I just realized my I'm Native American. So I really didn't grow up on the Bible, but I'm a very spiritual person. Religion is for people who fear hell, and spirituality is for people who have already been there. And that's true. That's fucking true. You gotta get dirty before you can fucking get clean. Isn't that right, Key? She knows. And, you know, I don't know. I know. I know. I know. Didn't you see that? How they turned the camera around. They turned. Newt Gingrich got on and was very simply said, but he said, "Well, yeah, we don't help when we arrest the looters on the ground and turn them in, and they just go back out or whatever. That's fine. I mean, how is that even doing anything? Whatever, they can hold them and everything, and that's fine. But Newt Gingrich came on there, and everyone knows. Look, if you're a YouTuber and you make videos, you cannot say this name, George Soros, or else your video is your whole channel's gone. If you have a big channel, I don't, so I can say it. But George Soros is paying for BLM and Antifa to burn our country down, and he is a fucking Marxist, man. You guys do not want to live in a communist country. I know people that lived in communist countries. Honky. It's crazy. This whole thing, the mask thing, it's all a ritual. It has nothing to do with sickness, you guys. It's all about you can't see people's mouths. They have fangs, they have sharp teeth, they have forked tongues. Oh, my grandma, my Native American grandma, that about the Cherokee. She said there were spirals in the sky sometimes, and she said there was forked-tongued reptilian people. She said there was like 5 different species of people, like are just creatures that walked upright, and wore clothes, but or did or did not know. Didn't say. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Oh, hey. Oh, I remember now, you guys, what it was. If the Earth, and I'm giving a bone to the flat earthers right here. Think about this, guys. Think about this. This popped in my head again. God just popped this into my lap, into my head. Okay, a watch face, right? What do you call the face of your watch? A face, a watch face. What do you call your clock? A clock face, the face of your clock. Isn't that correct? And now what do they say about the earth? What do they say about the earth? The face of the earth. It's not anywhere on the face of the earth. Well, tell me where the face is on a basketball. Tell me where the face is on a soccer ball. Exactly. Bam! That's fucking red pill right there. They do. Ask Chris. They always cut me off. They fucking cut me off. I get this shit going. I get this energy, this vibrations going so much into the internets and shit. It's like they just everything goes down. It's fun. I guess my screen will start doing weird things and stuff. You know how it is. He knows. He knows. That's why she does short videos too, because they will fuck with you. And they fuck with you where it hurts. Like, yeah, ow, and shit. Weird. Yeah, the monolith. I can't. That was seeing Newt Gingrich say that. Yeah, they pulled his mic, but just seeing he got his point across. I mean, he said it plenty of times. It was just music to my fucking ears, man. It really was. People really think he's a philanthropist trying to do good things. Yeah, Bill Gates is a fucking starting a petting zoo too, and so is yeah, and Harvey Weinstein or no, Joe Biden's starting a petting zoo for kids too, and a sniffing zoo. Yeah, that's happening. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not blink if tomorrow it was Joe Biden's smelling and petting zoo opened up. I would not fucking bat an eye. Would I not? No. And you know what? Ask a Joe Biden supporter. Please tell me why you support Joe Biden without saying Trump. They can't say no. Well, I like he can get a good night's sleep. You know, because after 8 hours is when you get into the deep sleep, the REM cycle. So when he's in bed 12 hours, see, he's getting 4 hours of REM sleep. That's rapid eye movement to a layman. It's the deep sleep. Ah, snap! Chris is in the house. I always do that because he said that once. And I always laugh about it. I'm not caring. I'm not caring. I'm not caring nothing. Oh, snap! I just like to do that because it's so funny. I know. I don't want to hear about it. Of course, no. I'm telling everyone. Yeah, see the Walmart guys? Notice anything weird on each corner? It kind of looks like a gun tower. Isn't that kind of weird? And it look like Tehachapi prison. It's like, come on, man. I've seen some shit. Oh, yeah. Hey, you guys, I was just talking about the underground tunnels that go all over from Texas. The underground tunnels, Chris, before you got on here, I was just talking to everyone about the underground tunnels system throughout the entire United States. That's underground that they can drive 18-wheelers through. That's one of the entrances is right in Walmart's. A lot of the entrances are in Walmart. They go under next to Walmart. Yeah, boom. Military's all about. That's why you don't see military hardware moving. We're right now going to a hot war. There's a lot of weird things. We've been at war. Look, a lot of people think and have seen only executive orders being passed. You can only the Constitution limits the legislative branch and every branch of the government. That's what it does. But what they're doing, it's Posse Comitatus Act is where you can't use the military on your own people in America. It's called the Posse Comitatus Act. It's just and so, but then they have and then okay, well there's that, and now I'm gonna take that away. Okay, you notice how they've been signing all these executive orders, and then it just goes right over Congress and over the House. It's like the president's just a dictator for the past few presidents. Have you noticed that? Yeah, I think so. Me too. Since Reagan? Well, that's because of the War Powers Act. The War Powers Act is what gave them the Executive Powers Act, okay? And they can only invoke an executive order, the president, without Congress, without the House and Senate, by himself, as a dictator. Right? And look, that's all they do now is sign executive orders. Every time they do break the record of they've done more than all previous presidents. So anyway, what they're doing is they are signing an executive. They've even used for a while this. That's why we are still have a few troops somewhere. Always they count that. They counted the war on drugs as a war in order to invoke the war powers. We're always at war though, so it's like we can always invoke that. That's not really what it's made for, but they certainly use it for that. Antarctic, yes, interesting. I think it's melting. I think a lot of these things that we thought were fucking mythological creatures are real. How come all of a sudden in 3 years ago I've never heard of Tartaria, and all of a sudden mud floods and Tartaria is everywhere? How is this happening? And maps. Where is this coming from? Some sort of time portal? Yeah, of course. It's different outcomes. Time isn't what we thought it was. It's not linear. We invented time. Look, time doesn't exist. Clocks exist. We invented clocks. Which also, you guys should read this book. I'm gonna post it right now. You got to listen to this book. It's an audio book. It's less than it's less than an hour long or something. But I'm gonna find it real quick. Hang on. Stand by. The fuck is it called? Oh, have you guys watched I Pet Goat? Oh my god. I'm gonna put that up. You should watch this first. This will fuck you up right here. Boom. This is crazy. Oh man. I want to interview the dude that made this, Heliofont. I should have learned the code. Oh, here's the Heliofont channel with the high def quality video, and that's the only thing I will put. Look at that. Goats. Oh my god, this is the evilest timeline I've been in yet, and it's only gonna get crazier and more evil. I hope I'm out of here before the fucking election. You guys know? I'm copying, got it. Coming back with it. This is I Pet Goat too, right here. What? Hang on, I'll do it. It says it's copied. What the fuck? What? It's not letting me fucking do I Pet Goat 2. Why? Here. Oh, maybe I can do it this way. There's always more. I love computers. I didn't learn them, but I'm really good. I get good at them if I want to be good. I just, you can. It's just like Jen was saying the other day. You just gotta fuck around with it. So get it. That's I Pet Goat. This is crazy, and it has all kinds of predictions. Look at when it was done. Look at when it was made. I Pet Goat 2. There's no part 1. It's just called I Pet Goat 2. Like they have History of the World Part 1 by Mel Brooks made it, and he's and he put History of the World Part 1. Like there would be a part 2, but people actually would go into the video store and be like, "Where's part 2? Is there a part 2?" Or because I had some work in there. If anyone ever asked that, you know. What was the other one I was gonna put down, guys? Oh, Point Doom. What is it? Oh, right. Mm-hmm. They don't want us to know. I mean, they've got it. I mean, there's gonna be ways in. It's gonna be like Hunter Game. What is it called? Hunger Games, or whatever. This shit is gonna be epic. You guys, fuck it. What is the worst that could happen? We die and go visit God. I mean, come on. This is great. How many people get to? I mean, it's scary, but how many people get to go through this? How many people live to see it flip from two to 2000? And more than that, how many people live to see this fucking crazy shit? All right, everyone have a wonderful Monday night. Enjoy the two movies and the iPad Goat 2. And Chris, what up? Thank you for backing me. My boys got the wrench. I'm fucking blowing up. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself. You too. And everyone else seemed to have a great time. I did too. That's awesome. I'm so happy. You too. You guys absolutely. Broly. Hell yeah, for sure. You guys are awesome. Always check back. I don't get like offended or anything, you know, if you don't like everything. And also on my channel, there are no dumb questions. You could say like, well, why this? And I'll be like, well, because of this or that. Maybe. And nothing I say for sure. Like double check it. I don't know for sure. But I'm trying to use like um I'm trying to use like logic about shit, like what's going on here, you know? We'll figure it out. We're gonna be all right. Everything will be all right. I love you guys. We're the human race, and all lives in the human race, and all lives on Earth and in the universe, and Earth itself is a living organism. So, Earth lives matter, okay? Or else we're all dead, right? At least we're doing something about it. Not burning shit down. That's just not gonna do any good for anybody. It's just cause. Never mind. You know what I mean? Spiritually, we're here. They're down there. We're up here. Okay, and we're going. We're gonna keep going up. You know what? Anytime any one of them want to say, "Look, I was in Antifa. I did this and that. It was wrong. I want to come and be a Christian, or I want to be and change my life." I will. I have open arms for anyone. And I will also defend anyone's right to say whatever they want as long as they're not hurting anybody else, no matter if I believe in it or not. You know, I don't have to stand there and listen to them if I don't want to. And these mob tactics are not gonna work. I mean, and I was an anarchist punk rocker, man. And I'm sick of this. I know people that are like hardcore and they're wearing masks and shit. Like, how are you guys buying this? Everyone's wearing them under the nose. They're not, well, that's not even how it works. I just don't get it. But then again, I can't judge. Key Jin, I learned from her not to judge people. Even like Jeffrey Epstein, she's like, don't judge him. You know, you don't know what happened to him. She's right. She is such a beautiful, empathetic. She's a special person. She really is. Wait, what happened? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Dude, I hope that you get okay. Oh, and I'm sure they probably got a kick. Oh, yeah, they just deleted it. You motherfuckers. Thank you. Yeah, God bless all of you. I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. It's a fucking evil system. Hollywood, especially. Did you know that Hollywood, that magic wands are made from wood of the holly tree? That's crazy. Hey, you have to do it. God says we sometimes something might happen where our hearts will fail from fear. It's that scary. God, at least God's honest about it. I'm that way. You guys, I have no filter, but I am positive and I'm bubbling with energy. I don't know why. I've always been like this. I found my calling though. Everyone is like, you should write a book. Wait, you should be a stand up comic. You know, you should do this. You should have a radio show. So I'm like, this is perfect. It's all of the above. It does indeed, Christopher. It does indeed. Only the fucking stuck up drown in the rainstorms, right? Ah, snap! Sorry, I'm going a little bit crazy today. Just a little bit. It certainly does. That's such a good see a quote like that. That's a truth drop. But something like row, row, row your boat, that's not good enough to make it through time. It's true. I know. If you have to put it on a T-shirt, and put a color from you're a racist. They think that they can't. That not my black friends are like, yeah, that's racist as fuck. What are they doing? Like they get it, and they're like, dude, can you please tell them not to do that? I'm like, I'll try. It's so crazy. So ridiculous. And you know what? I'm going through YouTube watching videos and watching other things, and there's violence and they're cussing and doing all this shit. And it's like, wait, what? All my other people got kicked off for that. That's against because it's against their policy. They apply pressure where they want, and they're so. I mean, everything's getting ready to cheat. It's just going to get crazy. Then whoever wins the election, no one's going to concede and say they lost. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to think about peace. Don't think about civil war. Think about peace. Because whatever you think about, you manifest. So if we just think about it, it'll be peaceful. Look, I mean, I went through the Obama administration. I hated it, but I didn't say anything, and I respected the office of the president, and I even respected the president for being the president. But he is a girl. Or I mean, no, I mean his wife's a man. Yes, you will, Gypsy. Oh, I like that. Life is wild. Right now, though, it's really wild. I wish I liked it how it was when I was. It's evil as fuck right now. I don't know why. Yeah, they close everybody down. Should I say I'm gay or pansexual or something, and then I'll be able to have special rights. I don't know. I don't get it. I know. Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It's gonna happen, you guys. You know what? I believe only God and spirituality can save humanity. The earth's gonna be fine, of course. Yeah, because it says in Revelations, war and rumors of war. And what do we hear? Rumors of war. I mean, I'm not. I was anti the Bible forever until my grandma died at 99, like a few years ago, and it matched up to what was the Mandela effect and everything. And I was like, just like, whoa, right? And it just got me. And I've always been spiritual because I'm Native American. And, I've always believed in God. I just don't believe in putting money on. He doesn't need money. I don't know. There doesn't need to be a middleman between me and God. I can just talk right to him. And I can do it. And I do it all the time. Just gotta ask. Right? Chris knows what's up. Good. Yeah. That's the only way. It's the only way. Whether you're being hurt or hurting people, and hurting people is a reflection of yourself, right? You want to hurt yourself. You see something in someone that you don't like in yourself. It's fucked up, man. But God will fix anything. God, just ask. That's just it. It's just you gotta ask God. He'll be like, yeah, sure. What do you need? That's how he was for me. He acts just like me. Wow, I have 11 people and 11 likes. You guys are fucking savage. That's cool, man. That's awesome. This has been a great stream, man. Yes, there was mad energy flowing. Now 12. Now it's 11, 13, 14. Yeah. This has been probably my best stream, huh, Chris? I've been really excited. I've been doing good. And you know what? I was totally fucking like depressed and lonely and felt like, oh, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. Before I did and I said, I'm going to go live and every hour on 420, right? Because I just got weed. Oh, it's 4:43. Look, Chris. Oh, I finally scored. So I got weed, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on every hour, 420, and it turned out to be like the best live that I've had, and it's been over 2 hours. I always go really long. I'm sorry, guys. Yes. Well, no, I believe Jesus is one of several enlightened beings, but it was definitely a special enlightened being. I don't believe he was God. I believe because he said in his own eyes or his own mouth, he said, when he was doing the bread and fish thing, he said, you can do this and you can do everything I can do and much more. You are all God's children. You're all equal to me. You can all do the same shit I can do. That's what he said. Jesus said that. Oh, I know what I was going to say about Jesus. Jesus kicks ass. He went in and turned the tables. I didn't know that's where that term "turn the tables" came from. He went into the bank and flipped the tables in Rome. Fuck you. That's so badass. That is fucking badass. That's some fucking serious, you're down with what you're doing. Walking in there. And you know what he said? He said, give unto Caesar what is his. Give him the money. We don't need it. We could make 1,000 fish out of one. Whatever. You do whatever. And I've seen miracles, so I know shit can happen like that. Boom. Then all of a sudden there's a mountain there or not there. You know, I mean, that big of things. Yep. Well, I think the planet will be okay. But like if the humans were gone, this planet would thrive. Probably. But I think only spirituality will save humanity for sure. And I think I'm gonna go to heaven no matter what. So I ain't not worried. I mean, if there isn't one, I won't know it. So I guess it doesn't matter. But I am not taking no chip. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, once you do it, you can't just say it. That's like cheating at solitaire. God knows. That's like cheating at solitaire. You can't just say you're not going to do it and then do it. You got to really not do it. Live a pious life. It's cool to live a pious life, man. I enjoy it. I mean, I guess I'm a pious person. I don't do anything wrong to anybody. I hate when people, though, when they say act like the Earth wouldn't exist if there wasn't humans, or even the whole universe wouldn't exist if humans weren't here. I'm like, what? Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go, you guys. I gotta go get some dinner and everything. But it's been great, you guys. I'm always. Oh man. Dude, I've been selling it for 5 years, probably. Nah, the last girlfriend I had, but the last girlfriend I had was the only girl I never cheated on, ever. Not because for lack of, just because I didn't really have the opportunity. I don't know. No, but it just happened to be that way. And also, I just don't want that right now. I live alone. I would like a girl. I don't know. I like living by myself. I don't know right now. I've always have a girl. I always have a girlfriend. It's nice to be single, kind of. Whatever. Exactly that too, Chris. I haven't found someone that I think is worthy like of me, or that we can make each other grow or whatever. I think I'll know, like it's a everything in life for me anyway. It seems like it happens when I'm not having many obstacles. I'm doing the right thing, and when like if I meet a certain girl or whatever, and shit's gonna happen, it just does, you know. And when you're not looking for it, it usually seems like that, you know. Uh, but anyway, yeah, it will. It will. Dude, it's painful to see these people in masks. That's the pain right now for me, but it's gonna get a lot worse, guys. There's gonna be food shortage, all this stuff coming, but let's not talk about that. We shouldn't even think about it. I mean, that's nonsense. But I mean, I don't know. I just said 1,000 fishes, so what the fuck? Do I believe it or not? I'm sitting here preaching it. Can my ass cash the checks? My mouth's the cash. I'm writing. Because I just say how we have the same power of Jesus and he fucking made fit the fish and loaves of bread. And now I'm saying we're going to have food shortages. So which one is it, Brady? Or Three Wolves Speaking is my Native American name. Which one is it? I don't know, guys. That's a good one. It's a good quandary. I'm going to leave it on that and let that percolate in the old noggin. And tomorrow or later tonight, maybe, when I come up with an answer for that, or see your answers, I'll talk to you then. Bless you too, Rolly. Yes, absolutely. So it shall be, and so it shall ever be. So it is. Later, bro. Hey, Yoka. Yeah. Yeah. We've just got to we've got to just literally picture whatever you want of like good, like maybe water and fire, like fire, water overcoming the fire. However you want to, I don't know. I can't tell you how to do whatever, but picture the good overtaking bad always, you know? And I think we got to turn this motherfucker boat around. Well, we go to hell into a handbasket. Oh, snap. That'll suck. Yeah, I know someone was talking about that. I think it was you, Seven Circles. We'll talk about that. Everyone that came, I'm so glad. And everyone that subscribed, that's awesome. And we're going to talk more. And if you didn't subscribe, come back and talk anyway. Because I love talking about shit. Right? Like, I know there's no fucking flu. There's no coronavirus any more special than any flu virus until people start getting sick from wearing those fucking masks. Like, it's putting a petri dish right on your face. They just do it, though, and I don't understand it. So I just stay in my house. I love this lockdown. People are like, hey, meet us here. I'm like, can't. Lockdown. Stayed home. Didn't do shit. I loved it. If no one would have told me, I would have never even known. They could just sell stuff online and order shit. Oh, it's so funny. That's right. You're right. And you know what? Anyone that would trade freedom for security deserves neither. There is no partial freedom. You're either free or you're not free. You're not partially free. Stupid. Thank you guys so much. Check out some of my videos. Give me a break on some because I didn't know what I was doing yet. And I had a really good time. I met some awesome people. And I hope I see you guys again, man. I think we have something going here. I really do. You guys, I'm going to comb through them. But you guys gave me some great ideas and think more on this. And we'll all come back and put what we came up with, and see what we think. Check out some of my videos and stuff. All right. I mean, just because I want you to understand I don't like make money or monetize. I don't have enough people, but you're on it. You're on it. But it's called Divided We Fall. How does he find it? I guess you're on it already. I don't know. But you're on it. Just go to, now that you've been on it, probably you just go to Divided We Fall, which is what it is, and called, and then it'll say, you'll find it. Watch. Yeah, I'll find it through Keith. She knows how to do it. She's so good at computers. You guys see her graphics and stuff. All right. Well, you guys have a good afternoon and be safe. And we'll pray for all positive. Yeah, they've got me really, really hidden. They have me hidden. They just put it that way. Maybe I say something. Maybe I touch a little bit, a few nerves or something. But it's hard. Find me. And, subscribe to me. That's how you do it, dude. Hit the subscribe button. And then hopefully, if it does what it says, you'll get a thing whenever I go live. Or usually I just go, boom, go live. Because I don't I can't. I hate doing all this. It's really a bitch to make a fucking video. Sorry about cussing and shit. But, okay. All right, well, um, this is Captain fucking Three Wolves. I will talk to you guys later. All right. Had a great time. You guys are awesome people. Remember this always. Not in a bad way. Just not like these rioters. A good way where, like, I don't like being told what to do. I wouldn't even, and I have owned companies, and I did not like telling employees what to do. I'm like, if you want to, like, who wants to like be like, do that, you do that? I just don't get the cop mentality thing. But I have a couple friends that are cops that are on my channel that are cool as fuck. Um, and I support cops. We have 2 cops in my town, in this little town, and I've only met them once. But they were like, I crossed the street and I almost got hit by a car, and he pulled around. He's like, dude, be careful, man. Like blah 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 blah. And then Black Lives Matter and Antifa sent some scouts out here, and I went down there and I said, look, there's a lot of bikers and a lot of guns here. Don't even come. Don't try. And I said, we have cops. We like our police. We do. I'm finally like legal. Like I'm not carrying a bunch of illegal shit, so I'm all worried. So I'm not worried now. So actually like cops now. They're cool. If you're cool to them, they're cool to you. Just be like, yeah. I mean, think about their job now. Fuck, walking up to a car, you don't know, they're gonna fucking just unload on your ass. That is scary, man. That's a scary ass job, especially right now. So we should try and show them some support, right? I don't know, man. And I used to hate cops. I don't know what's wrong. I guess I'm getting old. It's a fact. I'm gonna get a small dog, a lap dog, so I can be like a take over the world guy. Okay. Right on. I hope to see you guys soon, man, for sure. Peace.